Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to tell you about the 25 richest people in the world. Okay, now let's start. On number 25, we have is David Thompson and family. He is the 25th richest person in the world and holds a net worth of 50.4 billion US dollars. And he's in real time billionaires for 25th number. Okay, now let's go on the next one. On number 24, we have is Michael Dell. He is the owner of Dell Computers, and he's the 24th richest person in the world, and he belongs to America. On number 23, we have is Michael Sehgal. He's on the net worth of 55.9 billion US dollars. He's the richest Spanish and one of the richest people in Europe. Actually, she's 22nd, but she's 21st because she and her husband have the same wealth, so she's placed at the 22nd richest person in the world and the third richest woman in the world. Okay, now let's go forward. He's the actual 121st place. His name is Charles Coach, and he's the CEO of Coach Industries, and he owns a net worth of 62.9 billion US dollars. Okay, now let's go ahead. On number 20, we have Chapeng Zella. He is the real-time billionaire's 20th place, and he is he's a person of hedge funds. On number 19, we have Rob Walton. He's the real-time billionaire 19th number, and he is the owner of the world's largest company by revenue, Walmart. On number 18, we have Alice Walton. She owns a net worth of 70.5 billion US dollars, and she's the 18th richest person in the world and second richest woman in the world. And she's on the 18th richest person, and she even has the largest company by revenue, Walmart. On number 17, we have Jim Walton. He owns a net worth of 71.5 billion US dollars, and he's in the real-time billionaire 17th number, the 70th richest person in the world, and he even has the world's largest company by revenue, and he's the richest in the largest company by revenue, Walmart. On number 16, we have Zhang Shanshan. He is the richest person in China and the third richest Asian in the world, and he is the CEO of cold drinks and medicines, beverages and medicines. He has beverages and medicines. Zhang Shanshan, third richest Asian. On Real Times Billionaire 15, we have Mark Zuckerberg. He has a net worth of 77.2 billion US dollars, and he is in the Real Time Billionaires 15th number. He lost 30 billion US dollars because his company Facebook had a very big loss. On number 14, we have Francois Berticon Mayers and family. She is the CEO of L'Oreal, and she has a net worth of 79.3 billion US dollars. That's nearly about 80 billion US dollars, and she's the richest woman in the world, and she belongs to France, and she's by far one of the richest Asians. By far second, I think so. And she's the 14th richest person in the world. On number 13, we have Michael Bloomberg. He is the owner of Bloomberg LP. He has 82 billion US dollars, and he's the richest politician, and he is the 13th richest person in the world today. On number 12, we have Carlos Slim. He is in the Real Times Billionaires 12th place, and he owns a net worth of 91.4 billion US dollars, and he has around online businesses, and so he's one of the richest people in the world, and once he was for 4 years surpassing Bill Gates. 2011 to to 2014, and he's the 12th richest person in the world right now, and he belongs to Mexico. On number 11th, we have is Steve Ballmer. He's in the real-time billionaires 11th number, but he's mostly 10th. But right now, he's the 11th richest person in the world, and he owns a net worth of 90.8 billion US dollars. And his source is the same as Bill Gates, Microsoft. He has Microsoft, and he's the 11th richest person in the world. On number 10 we have is Mukesh Ambani. He was once the most richest person in Asia, but now he has gone to second place. Second richest Indian and second richest Asian. Richer than all Chinese anyone else. And he's the 10th richest person. He has 99.4 billion US dollars. That's nearly 100 billion US dollars. And sometimes he gets million of dollars losses. So that's why now he's no more richest Asian, and he's now the 10th richest person in the world. On number 9 we have is Sergey Brin. There are only 9 to 10 people who have more than 100 billion US dollars, and Sergey Brin is the 9th richest person in the world. He's the owner of Google, but mostly he's 7th or 8th, but he's now right now the 9th richest person, and he's the CEO of Google, and he's the owner of Google, and he's the 9th richest person in the world, belonging to America. On number 8 we have is Larry Page. He owns a net worth of 110.6 billion US dollars, and he's even the owner of Alphabet, Google, and he belongs to America, and he's the 8th richest person in the world. On number 7 we have is Larry Ellison. He's the founder of Google and of Oracle. He's the owner of Oracle and has a net worth of 112.4 billion US dollars, and he sometimes loses millions of billions of dollars, and he's right now the 7th richest person in the world. Mostly he's 8th, but right now he's the 7th richest person in the world. But before he was even 5th, but now right now he's the 7th richest person in the world. Okay, now let's move on. On number 6 we have is Utam Edney. He has become a very, very, very rich person. He gained 9 billion US dollars in a day, and now he has a net worth of 121.9 billion US dollars, and he's now mostly the 11th, but now, and yesterday he was 9th, but today he is the 6th. Yesterday he was 8th, and now he's the 6th richest person in the world, and he's the richest person in India and richer than all Asians, and he's the richest person in Asia and the 6th richest person in the world. Gautam Adani and his family even. Now he's the 6th richest person in the world. Let's move on. On number 5 we have is Warren Buffett. He owns a net worth of 127.3 billion US dollars, and he is the 5th richest person in the world. He is the owner of Berkshire Hathaway, and he's now the 5th richest person in the world. Before he was not so rich, but now he's the 5th richest person in the world. Before Warren Buffett, 5th richest person in the world. On number 4 we have is Bill Gates. He was once the most richest person, but now he has slipped down a lot to 4th place. Now he doesn't earn so much money and loses billions of dollars, but he's still so rich. He owns a net worth of 132.9 billion US dollars, and he's now the 4th richest person in the world, and he's the owner of Microsoft. Well, now the top 3 richest people in the world. He's the top 4th richest person in the world. Now the top 3 richest people in the world. On number 3 we have is Bernard Arnault and family. He's the richest person in France and the richest European of the 2 richest people in the world, and he owns a net worth of 162.8 billion US dollars, and he lost a lot of wealth. He lost billions of his wealth today, but he's still the 3rd richest person in the world. Mostly he was on 2nd place. And but right now, Bernard Arnault and family, he's the 3rd richest person in the world. Now next we'll have the top 2 richest people in the world. world. And he's the owner of LVMH, the third richest person after the two richest people from America, Bernard Arnault and family. Okay, let's move on. He's the third richest person in the world. On number 2, we have is Jeff Bezos. He was once the most richest person in the world, but now he has gone to second place. He's a very rich person, but now he's the second richest person in the world, and he's the owner of Amazon. And he owns a net worth of 176.9 billion US dollars. But he lost a lot of wealth. He lost around billions, 3.4 billion US dollars today. But he still has a lot of wealth, 176.9 billion US dollars. And he's the owner of Amazon. He's the second richest person in the world, Jeff Bezos. Now let's see the richest person in the world. On number 1, we have is Elon Musk. He is the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. In 2021, he was second, but then at first in 2020, he gained 150 billion US dollars in a year. Before he was placed on 24th, and now then he got his second, and once he became the first richest person in the world, and then in 2021 now he gained 292.6 billion US dollars in November 2021, and then he whooped up to 300 billion, and then his final worth was 336.2 billion US dollars. But now his wealth has gone down day by day. His wealth has gone down, but today he lost a lot of money. He lost 9.1 billion US dollars. That's around a lot of billions of dollars, and but still he's the most richest person as compared to Jeff Bezos. He has more than 85 billion US dollars more than Jeff Bezos. Elon Musk has 85 billion US dollars more than Jeff Bezos. 85 billion US dollars is a quite big wealth, and he's the richest person, and he has a net worth of 265.2 billion US dollars. And Elon Musk, and he's the owner of Tesla and SpaceX, and he's the number 1 richest person in the world, and he's the most richest person in the world, and nobody can ever out him. He will stay as the first richest person, Elon Musk, and he's the richest person in the world. Guys, I hope you like this video. I'll come with more videos now, and you should like and see them. So bye bye for now, guys. See you next time.